Now let's talk about oligodendrocytes. It's very interesting because oligodendrocytes make up the myelin. If you look here, we have 3 axons, and in the blue coloration is showing you the myelin. What you see is that this is an oligodendrocyte, and it's sitting amongst these 3 axons. It has many arms. These arms go out and they wrap around segments of axon and provide the myelin. So, pretty interesting that the myelin itself is made up of a glial cell. Again, showing us just how important these glial cells truly are to the functioning of your nervous system. We also talked about the autoimmune disease of multiple sclerosis, or MS. Now, multiple sclerosis, being an autoimmune disease, is one of the type where the body attacks itself. In the case of MS, the body is attacking oligodendrocytes and destroying them and destroying the myelin. Now, MS happens in patches in the nervous system, multiple sclerotic patches. And where these patches are relate to the symptoms that the patient will exhibit in any given episode. Interesting also, MS is a relapsing, remitting disease. This means that the symptoms come and go. It's episodic. Now, generally, each episode brings the person to a lower level of functioning than the last episode, but nevertheless, it's usually episodic. The reason it's episodic and the reason people are able to recover some functions between episodes, sometimes complete function, is because oligodendrocytes, being glial cells, can replicate. It's only neurons that don't do replication. Astrocytes, oligodendrocytes, the rest of the glial cells do replicate. And in the case of MS, when the disease retreats, and we don't know why it retreats, just like we don't know why it attacks, but when the disease retreats, it allows oligodendrocytes to repopulate and remyelinate. And so long as the neuron hasn't been destroyed or the axon hasn't been irreparably damaged, a lot of functions can be restored. Next, I want to talk about Schwann cells. Now, oligodendrocytes do myelination in the central nervous system, the CNS, the brain and the spinal cord. In the peripheral nervous system, or the PNS, Schwann cells are the cells that do the myelination. In the CNS, oligodendrocytes myelinate. In the PNS, Schwann cells do the myelinating. The other difference, other than location, is illustrated here. Oligodendrocytes can myelinate multiple axons. So a single oligo can myelinate multiple axons, whereas a single Schwann cell can only myelinate one axon. The last glial cell to talk about are the microglia. These are the phagocytes. These are your immune cells in your nervous system. If a bacteria, virus, fungus, parasite gets in, it's the job of the microglia to destroy before these pathogens make you sick. And we usually do well. We tend to have problems when our immune system is suppressed, or if the invasion is particularly virulent and aggressive. And you better hope that the microglia can deal with the infection, because it is notoriously difficult to get drugs into the brain. And that's the next video.